Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for being here. Your support is greatly appreciated. I wish you a beautiful Venus Day, Friday, Frida Day, which is the Nordic name for Venus, day of relationships, commitment, and enjoyment. So make sure you are committing to the right things in your life because most people out there they are committing too much. I think the most problem is people commit too much to the wrong things in their life and they do not really enjoy what is their personal interests. But that's for another live stream. That's for another video. Thank you very much for being here. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy the content, leave a like and subscribe. Also, remember you can book readings with me using the links down below. You can know more about my services on my Instagram page or on my Discord server, which you can reach using the links and the LinkTree down below as well. Today, we are going to be talking about how to transform your life. Hi Daria, welcome to the stream. Check Daria's YouTube channel as well, because the Sun is conjuncting Pluto exactly in 29 degrees Capricorn. So today we can see, act, and express very clearly and very surely about how to transform your life, literally, right? And not only you, but others can do it as well. So if others are not on the right course in their own life, they might try and take action and express and try to transform your life. And in a very Capricorn way, you have to establish and show limits and boundaries to those types of people. Alright? But that's just a slight introduction. We'll get deeper into that aspect later down the live stream. We're gonna start as usually tarot reading for today, dragon oracle for today, and we're going to do a tarot reading for every sign to know what this conjunction is bringing to you naturally from the spiritual realm, perhaps stuck in animalistic nature, and then you, as the main spirit, you can do something else about it. You can bring a clear perspective and a better authority about it. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for watching once again, and let's get started with today's video. Oh, let me just first, before we start, let me just share a thought that I had today, which is about how we have an example here in our world that shows that life comes out of nowhere, or that no thing creates something. And that thought came to me because I have two filters of water, right? And if I don't cover them from the sun, they will generate life. They will generate some algae, right? And that happens in the ocean too. That's how life started here in this realm. And there was nothing, right? There was just water and sun. And that created life, right? I know there was something there, but it wasn't life yet. It wasn't a really constructed life form, and then it created, right? And just it's a smaller example. It's a physical example of what we do spiritually. We bring energies together, we bring spaces together to create something new, more complex, and more dense, aka life. Because death does not mean not existing, right? Many people are most people are lost in that idea that death means that you don't exist anymore. That's true spiritually speaking, but if as a spirit you always have somewhere to be, a mind, a feeling, a thought, a body, a space, you will always be existing. You always be exiting a previous space to enter a new space, right? And death is just transformation, is just or death is existing, right? Exiting, right? So death or dying is one of the true essence of existing, which is leaving an old space to go into a new space, right? And many people think that death means that you stop existing or that there is nothing behind that. No, there is, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. There is even an Indian concept, right, that they say that you are alive because you died before. You know what I'm saying? And this is some Pluto talk. That's why I came up with that thought today, right? This is some Pluto talk, right? Transformating our perspective, Sun in Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn, transforming what the Sun, how we see the beginning of the physical form of life. Capricorn, cardinal Earth, creating new physical forms, new physical limits and boundaries, because your body is a limit and boundary. Your organs are a limit and boundary, right? Because like your heart is different from your stomach, but they are all like type chambers, right? They are all chambers that receive and accumulate different type of fluids. The same with your liver, the same with your lungs, the same with your intestines. They are all chambers, limited and boundary from the rest of your body, that they receive a specific fluid. Lungs receive air, stomach receives the food, then the intestine receives the food transformed by your stomach, the heart receives the blood. You know what I'm saying? And your brain, actually, I wanted to make a video about this as well, but I kind of forgot, which is many people also think that the brain is the main organ and that the brain controls everything. That's not true. The brain is the place where like your highest spirits come together and take decisions. It's not the brain that takes decisions. The brain is the space where everybody, including you, or I should say every spirit, including you as the main spirit, come together to create shapes and forms that best suit all of your body. So, for an example, it's like giving human characteristics to our organs, right? But imagine your stomach chooses a representative, your lungs choose a representative, your gut chooses a representative, right? And all those representatives from all of our organs, they go to the brain and they discuss and take decisions. Where do you think the concept of city halls, government, parliament came from? From what we were already doing as spirits, bro. Simple. You know what I'm saying? But, or I should say, and let's take a tarot card for today's energy. Remember, this is a very general tarot card. If you do not see yourself reflected in this card, it's completely normal. But if you do, it means you should be here, right? So let's see what the spirit of the being that we live in right now, because as you have beings within you, we are inside of a bigger being. But the difference is that your spirit mostly is smarter than the spirits within you, but we, right? We are the smarter spirits inside of this being, and people like me, my beautiful partner Daria, we are already smarter than the being that we live in right now. So sometimes it's a struggle. If you have this righteous feeling and you want to do things in your own way and you feel like the world sometimes is against you, right? The world is not against you. The world is just being the way it is. You are just being the way you are and you clash, right? That means that you're already smarter than the world that we live in right now, all right? If you agree with the ways of the world, if you agree with the lostness, it means you are still following that spirit. As simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So let's see tarot card for today. For everybody. You know what I'm saying? For every spirit down here. There we go. 2 cards actually. Alright, alright. First card, on a more physical, external level, 6 of Cups. It means that you or others around you are trying to be or already being more authoritarian, more fixed, and more control. They are applying more control and power over yours or their emotions, feelings, dreams, illusions, imaginations, and deep desires. And on a more subconscious level, on a more spiritual level, we have reversed King of Swords. So that means that you and others around you have the power, have the potential to be a great logical relationship support. But either you or others are misunderstanding or not fulfilling the potential to be a great intellectual, intelligent relationship type support. You know what I'm saying? This can also mean that you are creating a very good way to describe spirituality or to describe something that you believe in a logical way, but you or others are misunderstanding that. You know what I'm saying? Now let's take a Dragon Oracle card to see how to reach all possibilities in the easiest, fastest, lightest way today. Come on, let's go. Yeah, on the other day, I was thinking that the only thing that I don't like about doing tarot readings is that sometimes the cards take too much time to come out and I become a bit impatient, but that's no problem. That's just like a little side quest. Oh, thought it was two cards. I thought it was only one card, but it's two cards. So first, the Rainbow Dragon. So you must organize your desires. You must organize because desires in the spiritual realm are like lights, and then you follow them to a specific realm, to a specific perspective, to a specific angle, aka angel, right? And by the way, when in the Bible they say the angel taught the man how to make weapons, for an example, it means that your spirit had a vision and then it taught your body to do something, because first you have the idea and or the desire and then you do something. It's not ever the other way around. So the angel, the higher perspective, taught the lower perspective, your body, your human nature, your animalistic vehicle, how to do something. All right. So Rainbow Dragon, it means to organize your desires, all right, in a way that you can distinguish them clearly and you can prioritize certain desires, because you might have all this bunch of desires, but I don't know, maybe the desire for security should be your priority. Maybe the desire for pleasure must be your priority, because many people are also kind of lost where they think that enjoyment should always come after security and stability, but not always. Most times, yes, but not always. You see the difference here, right? So organize your desires, organize your perspectives, make sense out of your desires, because darkness is the accumulation of light. And when your desires don't make sense, or when you don't make sense out of your desires, they become all entangled. It becomes dark, becomes chaotic. And that's where monsters came from. Ghosts, werewolves, vampires, pedophiles, shit like that. It comes from the darkness, because they are not being a rainbow dragon. They are not organizing their desires. And even the spectrum of light is the organization of light in different frequency and vibrations. Why do we have purple? Why do we have red? Why do we have yellow? Why don't we have just one light? Because we can see, most animals can't see, right? We can see, we have a better understanding of our surroundings, so we can organize and separate our existence in different levels of frequency and vibration, right? Purple, high frequency and vibration, red, low frequency and vibration. So organize your desires, know what desire is what, know what desire is red, know what desire is lower frequency and vibration, and know what desire is purple, know what desire is a higher frequency and vibration. You know what I'm saying? Because like Uriel says, or Uriel, pay attention to the things that you do and the state of being that they put you in. Simple as that. And then we have the white gold dragon from Lyra. So you should organize, right, and prioritize the desires that make you in a state of being where you are more light, clear, confident, and enjoying yourself and your circumstances. If your desire makes you feel complicated, guilty, you think about what other things and what not, you have to organize that. You have to clean that. It's not making sense, you know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Let's go. All right. Let me just organize the cards over here. So, today we have the Sun conjuncting Pluto, right? Let's go for a quick natal chart reading, a sky reading, like how I like to call it. And I have a reading actually that takes your natal chart and then we integrate that into the sky to see what you can expect for a certain period of time. But Sun in Capricorn, right? And the Moon is in Taurus. So Moon trining the Sun, the gift to see, act, and express your deep and fixed feelings and exalted feelings, because the Moon is exalted in Taurus when it comes about stability, security, safety, and receiving and accumulating and upholding certain standards, values, and validation. But you want to initiate and transform and do something new, but you need a sense of security and continuation. A sense of continuation. Okay, English is not my native language, so sometimes I have to come up with new words to make sense, all right? Then we have a lot of things in Capricorn. Venus is getting real close to Capricorn, but Mercury already there, Mars already there, Sun is about to go into Aquarius, but still there, right? So Sun trining Mercury, conjuncting Mercury, my bad, expressing, acting, and seeing, right? More logical, dry, and realistic connections, relationship, and details. So now you can see things in reality or in you that deal with stability and security and being on time and whatever. You can see that more. Or you can see that you don't have those things as well. So pay close attention to that, because then we have Mars conjuncting Sun, being more passionate, angry, frustrated, and motivated about those new actions, expressions, and visions about new reality, new stability, or the same stability, but with a new meaning, with a new intent, with a new vibe. And you can do all this together to bring some logical sense from Mercury, to bring some identity and individuality sense from the Sun, and apply that into your passions and motivations to make them make more sense. And then, if you are frustrated or angry about something, you can also bring the logicality and the individuality of Mercury and Sun to basically rescue you from unnecessary, unwanted, unwarranted frustrations and aggressiveness, right? I'm imagining when you play Mario Kart and your character falls off the road and that guy that is like a turtle comes in a cloud to fish you up. That's what you can do. That's your spirit taking your mind or your emotions out of unnecessary frustrations about reality and whatnot. Because if you pay too much attention to the news and whatever, or to gossip, you'll be aware and thinking and being passionate or frustrated about things that are not even impacting your life. And that's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? Then we have Sun fatal attracting Venus in Sagittarius. So that means that you can act in a more realistic way, but you also want or are already experiencing more free, more spiritual, more imaginative, and less realistic communications, commitment, and values. Sun in Capricorn as well, sextiling Saturn in Pisces, so an opportunity to act in new realities that are constructed or supported by big dreams and illusions, right? That they might not make sense, but there is the potential there for you to go there and make sense out of them, all right? Or certain connections, certain networking, certain buildings, certain locations that make you feel in a certain way, that make you imagine certain things, and if you act in a new and realistic way, you can make those things make sense to you and others and profit from that. All right? Sun in Capricorn trining Jupiter in Taurus, the gift to expand your fixed physical circumstances by initiating new visions, expressions, and actions. Also, Sun in Capricorn, sextiling Neptune in Pisces, initiating in reality grand dreams and illusions. Sun in Capricorn trining Uranus in Taurus as well, right? Yeah. So, yeah, true! Stellium in Taurus and Stellium in Capricorn. So it's all about reality today. Not today, for a while. And I've been experiencing that for sure, right? So the gift to change yourself or how you perceive reality. So if you initiate something in your reality, you can collect this gift of being more unique or unlocking, constructing better and more unique and more spiritual, realistic situations. Because when most people, when they think about, for an example, Uranus in Taurus, they think about changing jobs. No, it's about changing how you, especially with this trine of Sun in Capricorn and Uranus in Taurus, it's all about you changing your perspective, how you work there. Maybe with Jupiter in there as well, you can expand how your job reaches other companies or whatever, or how you reach others in your job, in your stability, in your reality. It's not about, but it's because like astrology and shit, it's not so literal because literality is from the physical realm, but astrology is mostly from the spiritual realm. So it's not about what you're doing, it's about how you do it, right? So Uranus in Taurus is not changing your job, it might be changing how you do your job. It also might be changing jobs, but not only, and not always, you know what I'm saying? And lastly but not least, Sun conjuncting Pluto, seeing, acting, and expressing deep transformations that forced you or are forcing you already or continuously for a long time to initiate, like, and it's not like, oh, maybe I will do, no, you already did, or you still feel that pressure to initiate new realities, new perspectives, new limits and boundaries, new responsibilities, new profit, you know what I'm saying? And it might start as, I don't know, you make $1 extra, you made one more sale, you... Okay, hold on. It's giving me an error here, but it's good, it's good. We're back, guys. We're back, my bad. So yeah, because this is about initiating, right? But that extra sale, that extra dollar, that extra connection, that extra idea that you did, right? Because especially it's Earth, it's Earth energy. So it's about you doing something, right? That deals with consistency, that deals with stability, responsibility. Are you doing that thing, that extra sale or whatever, that is already transforming your life, right? And Pluto goes deep. So you might not see it for days, for months, or years, but you are transforming. You are participating in those scenarios willingly. Because either you want it or not, you will transform. You will change, because transformation is an accumulation of changes, right? Because the only thing constant in the universe is change. But if you don't change, Uranus will come and kick your ass. If you don't transform, Pluto will come and kick your ass. And when that happens, because it's not you doing, the spirits involved in those processes, they don't give a fuck about you. But if you do it, it's you and your minor representation of the soul group, right? You and your spirits, you and your boys doing that. So it will go better for you, or lighter, or at least you know what's happening. You are aware of it. But if you let Uranus come in, or if you let Pluto come in, they don't even perceive you, because the spirits of those planets, they're way bigger than you. They don't even perceive you. They will just go on their way and destroy all of your shit, change all of your shit, and you have no power, you have no control, you are not even aware sometimes, right? But if you do it, you doing it, so you have the control, you have the power. Come on, are we live? It's giving me a lot of mistakes here. Hold on, guys. Mistakes, no errors. Ah, oh, bro, yeah. We're not really live here. It's good. OBS says so, but YouTube says no. You know, I think it's good. What you guys think? Is it good or no? Yes, we live. All right, but it's still saying that there is an error. So I don't know. I'll just keep going, I guess. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. YouTube is not the best for live streaming, unfortunately, because YouTube has, like, I think a better community than Twitch, for example, or at least a wider community. Yeah, we good. YouTube has more content as well. YouTube has more tools about, like, keeping your interests in the same page than Twitch. Twitch is actually kind of complicated to discover people and shit like that. But YouTube has they still didn't invest very well in their streaming capabilities. But I think they are planning to do so, right? So now that you know, Sun is conjuncting Pluto, like, either you want it or not, your life is transforming. You are transforming. Your vision about the world is transforming. How you see the world, how the world sees you, how you see your status, how the people that are sharing spaces with you see your status. That all of that is transforming, right? Because if it was Sun in Taurus conjuncting Pluto in Taurus, it will be more like what you were already building is transforming. But because it's in Capricorn, almost going into Aquarius, it's creating a whole new status quo, creating a whole new paradigm shift, not just transforming certain things, transforming the accumulation, transforming the process. No, it's creating a new entire process. It's not changing a little thing here or a little thing there. No, it's creating a whole new thing. You know what I'm saying? This is go very deep. Like, it's even hard to put this into words because there are so many consequences, or so many ramifications. That's the word I'm looking for. There are so many ramifications of this, right? That it's hard to exemplify all of this, right? Because especially because it's creating something new. So I might even be referring to something that I never thought or seen before. The same to you. And that's the main difference between cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Because cardinal energy, cardinal signs, and houses, you feel, see, and do things that most people never thought, imagined, or felt before. You know what I'm saying? And how will this apply to the whole world, right? So, in a more simplistic way, the way jobs work, the way money works, or even the value of money, or the value of a specific coin, the value of a specific good, the value of a specific profession might transform, might change. This actually might be, because Saturn is in Pisces, Pluto will go into Aquarius, this might be the initiation of the process that will change people's perspective about witches and wizards, about me, about Daria, about Uriel, because we already have people that value our work, but because when Pluto goes into Aquarius and Saturn is already in Pisces, it will be a more broader thing. People will start to understand better astrology and tarot and seeing the value in things, and people will also be able to distinguish better a true astrologer from a fake astrologer and a true tarot reader from a fake tarot reader, right? People will create a new value, new earth, cardinal earth. They will see a deeper value in astrology. Because I've been saying this as well for a while. People are getting tired of this scientific approach to life where in reality they don't explain shit, right? They tell you, oh, the neuron connected with another neuron and that creates serotonin and that makes you feel good. Oh, really? That's very, how you say it, surface level. Right? Why serotonin and not another thing? Or what is serotonin? Where it comes from? Why serotonin makes you happy? And why two different people can do the same thing in the same way, but one person creates serotonin and the other doesn't? Or melatonin or whatever. People are tired and they are starting to realize, bro, this has no real meaning in my life. This has no real purpose, right? And people, slowly but surely, hopefully faster than what I expect, they will start to look for more of my services, for an example, more readings, more personal consultations, so they themselves can see the meaning and purpose of their reality. Saturn in Pisces, Pisces meaning purpose, internally speaking, Saturn reality, connections, the world, building infrastructures, infrastructures, organizations and shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is way more real than most people think, right? And I've made a video about it as well, that most people that do astrology, they don't know what they're doing, they do it on a very surface level as well, and people, the normal people will be able to see through those people. For example, people that be like, oh my god, you want an Aries, I can't deal with Aries, that's some fucking bullshit, right? People that be like, oh, Eight of Cups means having fun, and death means literal death. That's also bullshit. That's not how tarot works, right? So, but this is the start of that. Because remember, Pluto goes through a sign, like it takes years, it takes a whole generation. So this is the start of that shift. It's not the shift happening already. This is just the start. But people like me and Daria, for example, we can already see those things in action in our own lives, in our own internal realms, right? So let's go for the tarot reading. I need to go blow up my nose, guys. See you soon. Hold on, hold on. All right, everybody, we are back. One of my cats entered here the recording studio, so you have to be aware because it's the naughtiest cat that we have, and he doesn't do it on purpose, but he throws shit to the ground and whatnot. You have to pay attention to it. So let's start a tarot reading for all signs and how to transform your life using the Sun conjuncting Pluto. So we have for all the Aries, for all the cardinal fire out there, if you have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mars in Aries, if you have the ability to create new visions, new feelings, new actions, and new frustrations, and new realities, literally, like me, I have Saturn in Aries, right? But doesn't really apply over here. This reading is for you, and you are squaring. So you going through a huge learning lesson, how to transform yourself to be yourself, and a bit more realistic, more on time, instead of creating a new world and you care too much about it. You create that new world and you bring it down here and you fuse it with the current world to make a new, better world using the current world as its foundation. You know what I'm saying? If you're an Aries, you know what I'm saying. If you have, and you are not an Aries, you have an Aries Sun or an Aries Moon. You have that alignment. You are not that, right? So let's see what card we have for you. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Ooh, yeah, yep, yep, yep. That's some deep shit. Eight of Pentacles, bro. All right. Oh, I'm too far away from there. Eight of Pentacles. Where you at? There you go. Oh, oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Oh, yeah. I forgot to do this earlier. All right. There you go. Eight of Pentacles. That's for you, all of you Aries. And that means that you are going deep, spending a lot of time, a lot of visions, a lot of feelings, a lot of actions to understand or already doing this transformation in reality. You are changing, you are transforming, and because of that, the world around you is also transforming. You are transforming yourself and others through your visions, your actions, expressing something, being unique, being individual. And if you are not being unique and individual, Pluto will just sweep you across the floor. You better believe it. And if you don't know what's going on with you in your life, book me for a reading, for a personal consultation. But Eight of Pentacles, it means you are spending a lot of time, because if you take eight, you turn it around, it's the symbol for infinity. So you're spending a lot of time creating new visions and feelings about reality, about physical circumstances, physical limits and boundaries. So you can be unique and individual, so you can create new worlds in a realistic, stable, and logical way. And then, like always, take this information and apply it to your own life, right? Because you might. I think I can catch my cat now. Hold on, guys, hold on. I'm gonna catch my cat. Space. Nah, not yet, not yet. He went back to hiding. He went back to hiding. Let's go. Taurus. If you have Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, Taurus or Sun sign Scorpio, because Taurus is also ruled by the Earth. Okay, Daria took 8 out of the room. Thank you very much. So, yeah, if you have sun sign Scorpio, because Taurus is also ruled by the Earth, their Earth sign is the opposition to your Sun sign. And if you have Taurus Venus, this reading is for you, and you are trining Sun and Pluto, so you have a gift to initiate new transformations in your life that deal with things that you're already familiar with, aka stability, security, validation, profit, consistency, right? And you have the 5 of Pentacles, also Earth energy, Earth-like energy, just like Aries. And the 5 of Pentacles means that you are creating a more stable and meaningful emotional / spiritual connection. It depends on your personal experience. You are creating a deeper connection with yourself and how realistic you can be, or how profitable you can be, or you are creating a new connection with a specific reality, with a specific part of the world. It can be a geographical location, it can be a realistic mindset, it can be a business mindset, it can be a company, it can be a business model, but you are creating a deeper connection, right, with a part of reality that deals with your stability, security, profit, and validation, and consistency, and all the Earth-like things, right? Or you need to do this. Yeah, true. Because you might be already going through this, or you need to do this in order to transform your life in the best way possible. You have to create a deeper connection, or a connection that makes sense, because it's all Earth energy, right? You might be connected to certain events, to certain circumstances, to certain companies, to certain shit that does not make sense, and it's not profitable for you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you have Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising, or Gemini Mercury, you have the ability to be mutable and adaptable with your thoughts, ideas, and ways to analyze the world. You are you are in conjuncting this Sun conjuncting Pluto, so you might misunderstand the transformation in your life and in the world around you. Right? And just as we went to Gemini, the connection, internet connection went down. Okay, Geminis, you are not seeing this clearly. You're not seeing the trend, or how and what or why things are transforming, right? Let's see. Okay, we're back. Bruh, Gemini, come on. Getting tired over here. I got more stuff to do. Then take a card for you, man. And it is Ace of Pentacles. More Pentacles. It's really Earth energy, bro. Alright, so even though Gemini might be misunderstanding, misjudging, or misusing this huge opportunity to transform their lives, even if you're not aware of it, even if you don't see it, even if you don't think about it, even if others tell you the other way around, you have a unique, powerful opportunity to transform your life. Or you have the opportunity to transform yourself to be more unique and realistic. Okay? And if you're not doing this, how to transform your life right now? Be more unique in the circumstances that you're already going through that deal with stability, security, validation, responsibility, and consistency. That's how you're going to transform your life in the best way possible, Geminis. Be more unique and be more individual in real circumstances, in stable like circumstances. But this is very difficult for most of mutable signs to be unique, to be confrontational, to hold up your personal perspective, because a mind is a group of visions and perspectives that your spirit holds together, right? That's why most fixed signs are more individual, more unique, and more confrontational than other signs. And mutable signs have more problems in holding those things in one position. And when others try to move that, mutable signs are like, oh yeah, I want to ride that wave. While fixed signs are like, bitch, you trying to move me? You trying to change my mind? Nah. If you do so, you better fight first. You better fight me first. You better really change my mind over the place. Especially you, Geminis. Because Geminis, you have the least hook. You have the least sense of purpose. You have the least sense of connection. The low octave Geminis, alright? And while Pisces, they have the spirit, Virgo have reality, and Sag has whatever imagination they choose to connect with, but they have more connection, basically. Geminis don't, or they have the least connection, right? So you have to be more unique and more realistic, alright? Or go for opportunities and scenarios that are unique in your reality. Let's go for Cancer or Cardinal Water. But by the way, guys, just a little food for thought. Why do you think that they call the disease Cancer? Why do you think they call it the same name as an astrological element? Let me know in the comments down below. If you have Cancer or Cardinal Water, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, because it's exalted in Cancer, this reading is for you, and you are opposing about your desires and visions and actions and connections. Ooh, reversed Lovers, reversed Gemini, right? Hold on. There we go. So, what does this mean for you, Cardinal Waters? It means that this alignment, Sun and Pluto in Capricorn, is making you or others misunderstand, misuse, or misjudge your relationships, your connections, your contacts, your values, and how you relate them. And how can you transform your life better? You have to turn this around. You have to resolve and clarify your connections, how you connect your values, how you communicate, because you might be communicating your values in the right way with the right people, but they might be receiving it in the wrong way. And you have to go to Capricorn, you have to go to your opposite energy and make sure they are getting your desires and feelings and values. You have to make sure that you are making sense, that your values are making sense, and that you connect that to others. You can't just put a mood and expect others to understand you. No, you have to be like, hey, I want this, I need this because of that, in order to achieve that. That's it. It's not you put a mood and you expect the whole world to get you. Get out of my way, Cancers. Get out of my way. Oh my god. Just all jokes, but all real. Jokes on you. Daria saying, because when you care excessively, this is like Cancer can start activating. It's actually the other way around. I know, actually, it's hold on. It can be the other way around, where you don't care enough, but it's like what you said when you care excessively about something, but you don't do it. You ignore it. You go against it. You go against change because the only thing constant in the universe is change, but then you don't change, you don't go with your own flow, but the spirits within you are going. So they will rebel against you. They're not really against you, they are just doing their own thing, they are just being new, they are just being individual, creating new waters, creating new fluids, creating new life, cardinal water, cancer, and then you create a new life within you. But because you and that group of spirits are not in the same wavelength, you're not in the same direction, that group of spirits starts destroying you because you are not going in the right direction. And that's what, bro, every person that I knew that had cancer, including my father, they got better when they changed their fucking life. You better believe it. It's no chemo, no radiation, no bullshit. That might help. I'm not sure about that. I ain't a physical doctor. I'm a spirit and mental doctor. But one thing I guarantee you, they changed their fucking life. They changed their perspective. And guess what? Cancer, the astrological sign, is creating new water, new feelings, creating new vibes and moods and rooms and vortex to attract shit in your life. Changing lives, changing perspectives, changing what you care about, actually going for what you care about. Real shit. You better believe it. Yeah, I ain't no physical doctor, but I'm a doctor from the spirit and a doctor from the mind. Book a reading, personal consultation. Just chat with me and you get better. You better believe it. You better believe it. Let's go. Leos. If you have Sun in Leo, Moon in Leo, or Rising in Leo, this reading is for you, and you are in conjuncting as well this Sun and Pluto alignment. So you're not understanding, or you might be understanding but not completely, why and how you and the world is changing. Not only changing, transforming deeply, right? You might not feel comfortable. It might not please your standards. It might perturb your image, but that's exactly what you need to do to create a new image. Not be fixed about it, right? Create a new image to adapt to your new status or to the status that you want to become in the future. You know what I'm saying? There we go. And it is Cardinal Earth, King of Pentacles. Let's fucking go. What does this mean, boys and girls? On other side. Hold on. I gotta go blow my nose again. Alright, guys, we are back. This time around, I brought some napkins with me. Because it was the coffee creating all this mucus and me talking about some spiritual shit makes the density of my fluids change as well so that they can mix. So the old fluid must leave. But Leo Sun, Moon, and Rising in conjuncting the Sun and Pluto in Capricorn, you got the King of Pentacles. So that means that you're already doing this, or in order to to transform your life in the best way possible, damn, too much air. You have to be a great physical support. All right? So with your visions, with the attention that you are receiving, you must support yourself or somebody else that is being unique, individual, spiritual, and realistic as well. Okay, let's move to Virgos. Virgo Sun. All right, we have a card for Virgo Sun only. Just for Virgo Sun, Two of Pentacles. All right. So you're finding more realistic and more serious conversations and relationships, or you want to. That's how you want to transform your life. But you have Sun in Virgo, Moon in Virgo, Rising in Virgo, or Mercury in Virgo, because Mercury is not exalted in Virgo, Mercury is exalted in Aquarius. I have a video on my channel talking about that. For all the Virgos out there, reversed Ace of Cups. All right? Ace of Cups in reverse. So that means that you have a very unique and powerful emotion, feeling, mood, or deep relationship, but you and others are misunderstanding, misusing, or misjudging that very unique spiritual emotional space. And you have to clarify this situation by paying more attention to detail, by bringing reality into spirituality, by making sense and make sure the relationships that you are into are profitable emotionally speaking, so you can use and be supported or support somebody when using this very unique feeling, emotion, or mood. Let's change. Let's move to Libras, cardinal air, the ability to initiate new conversations, new thoughts, ideas, and social parameters. You are squaring Pluto and the Sun in Capricorn, so you are learning how to act and transform in more realistic and limited ways. So if you have Sun in Libra, Moon in Libra, Rising in Libra, Venus in Libra, or Saturn in Libra, because Saturn is exalted in Libra, this reading is for you. Okay, that's a lot of scatteredness, a lot of cards falling on the ground. So you are personally scattered. You are making some things in your life fall, and they don't necessarily to be falling. They don't necessarily need to be falling. You know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on. I have to start drinking tea and not coffee before and during the live streams. So, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising, and Libra Saturn. How to transform your life using the Sun and Pluto in Capricorn alignment right now? Let's know. Let's check it out. There we go. Five of Pentacles, just like Taurus, just like your neighbor Venus sign, you have to create a more profitable and making sense connection with your reality or with a perspective about reality. Let's move on to Scorpio. If you have Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising, Scorpio Mars, Scorpio Pluto, or Scorpio Uranus, because Uranus is exalted in Scorpio, this reading is for you. You have the ability to be fixed about your feelings, emotions, passions, and motivations. And you are sextiling this alignment of Sun and Pluto conjuncting in Capricorn. So you have the opportunity to initiate new limits and boundaries and to initiate new transformation situations where you can claim power and control over certain situations in your life. Let's see what cards we have for you. There we go. Reversed Three of Swords. So that means that you are creating or completing new, like bringing all the pieces of the puzzle together when it comes to your mind, your relationships, to your surroundings. You are creating or completing new awarenesses, all right? And that will transform your life, that will transform your circumstances. But you or others in your surroundings are misunderstanding, misusing, or misjudging that new, more complete, more filled with more information, awarenesses of yourself or things that happening around you that perhaps only you can see as a Scorpio because you can see deeper than anybody else, you and Pisces. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising or Jupiter. This reading is for you and you are fatal attracting the Sun and Pluto in Capricorn. So you want to be more free, you want to be more spiritual and more imagination-like, but you have to transform your life in a more realistic, practical, and new way. There we go. And you have Ace of Swords. So that means that you have to be more unique when communicating, when thinking, when analyzing, when being amongst the crowd, when being with a group of friends or a group of co-workers. You have to be more unique and communicate more your unique ideas. That's how you're going to change your life. That's how you're going to transform into a more realistic, stable, and unique circumstances. Let's go into Capricorn. Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon. Capricorn Moon, a bit scattered, it's normal. You're going deeper than the Capricorn Sun or rising into this transformation. Now then, some air. Bro, we know you scattered, all right? Hold on. Capricorns, bro, can I do this? Capricorns all over the world, can I do this? Or the cards will just keep falling? God damn, because I know, you might not know, but I know you guys are seeing this and feeling this more clearly and more deeper than everybody else. That's why you a bit more scattered. You going or seeing deeper this transformation. You seeing in the first hand, you being the example of this transformation as well. But let me do my thing, man. Let me do my readings, bro. God damn. Alright, Capricorn Sun. I'm gonna be very careful. I know you guys be very sensitive. Capricorn Moon. Capricorn Rising. Capricorn Mars, because it's exalted. And Capricorn Saturn. If you have any of these alignments, this reading is for you. And you are the example. You are the transformation. You are what needs to be transformed as well. Okay? So let's see what is here for you. Something crossing your path. We don't want to know. It's too many cards. Flipped out. We don't want to know. We already know you flipped out, flanked out. Okay? Not okay. Okay, one card. There we go. Okay. It's coming more from the subconscious realm and is breaking some things apart in your life. That's alright. It's new reality. Capricorn, new limits and boundaries, new situations, new desires, new goals, new objectives. King of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Wait. There we go. King of Swords. That means that you are, or you have to be, a great, intelligent, communicative, and relationship-wise support. You must be the leader through communicating, through making sense, through making things a bit more lighter for yourself and others, explaining what is transforming, how it's transforming, when, in what area specifically speaking. And you have to bring people together that you care about and you know they are profitable for your life and teach them about this transformation, because it's Capricorn. The Sun and Pluto are conjuncting in Capricorn, so you are the example. You are the main vehicle, the main vessel for this transformation. And you have to be the great intelligence, logical, and relationship-wise support. Alright? It's your responsibility. It's your power now. Alright? Real shit, great shit. Let's move on. And that's how you're going to transform your life, right? If you have the courage and if you have the confidence and the trust in yourself to be the leader, to be communicative, to be a bit more like your neighbor Saturn sign Aquarius. Show yourself, show your thoughts, show your mind, because everybody right now is needing your support. Because you know more than or better than anybody else what, how, and when is these transformations happening. So you have to be like, hey, hold on, you're doing this right there. You know why? Because of this. Because that's the transformation of this, of that. It's okay. You might feel this way because we're transforming in that way. You have to be the one coming up with these conversations. You have to be the one initiating these conversations. Because look, it's cardinal air as well. I don't know if you guys can read, but it's not only King of Swords, it's cardinal air too. So you have to initiate these things as well. You have to initiate, you have to show others that we are here to support. Or if you have a Capricorn moon, you are attracting people that can support you, but you have to tell them, hey, you have the power to support me here right now, and I'm open to receive your support. Real shit. Let's go to Aquarius. If you have Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, or Aquarius Rising, or Aquarius Saturn, or Aquarius Uranus, or Aquarius Mercury, because Mercury is exalted in Aquarius, not in Virgo. This reading is for you. You are fatal attracting Pluto and the sun in Capricorn, so you want to be, or you want to feel a bit more light, just a bit, just like Sag, but a bit more realistic, right? More light, more unique, more free, more individual, but you have to commit to your responsibility. You have to commit to your priorities. You have to commit to this new perspective and this new, realistically speaking, world. How we do the world, how we see the world, how we connect, how we express our ideas and perspectives about society, right? So let's see how Aquarius can transform their life using the Sun conjuncting Pluto in Capricorn. Scatteredness. Hey, fair enough. Yeah, Aquarius have to be a bit more deep. You have to be a bit more internal. You have to care a bit more about stuff. You have to be able to accept and be closer to stuff. No, not so distant. No, not so detached, because it's the internal side of Saturn, and Aquarius are the external side. So you have to be a bit more internal. But keep in mind that Pluto will go to Aquarius, right? But not yet. Not yet. There we go. Two of Swords. Yeah. 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 Aquarius. There we go. You have to be more personal. You have to be more connective, more communicative. You have to show your ideas. You have to show that you care. You have to show that you are there. You have to show that we can change the world. You can be unique and realistic. You can be confrontational and still have certain relationships. You can be yourself and still be stable. You can. We can all have these spiritual, more intelligent conversations and still have fun and still do some animalistic shit. You have to be the one communicating and spreading these new ideologies, these new ways to be realistic, these new ways to have structure, these new ways to be connected in a realistic way. It's all on you and Capricorns. You're the ones carrying the Saturn energy down here. Well, I have Aquarius stellium, bro, and look, what am I doing right now? Right that. I'm doing that. Right that. Real shit. Ain't no lie. Ain't no lie. I'm doing that right now. Being communicative. Logical conversations. Communications that make sense. Talking about reality. Talking about society. Talking about mental status. Talking about relationships. Talking about the human nature and the spiritual nature. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. Yeah, but that's how Aquarius transform their lives. By being a bit more open, a bit more relatable when it comes to their circumstances, to their structure, to their limits, to their boundaries, to their responsibility, and to their consistency. You have to communicate more. Initiate those communications. Be open to communication. Because sometimes, Aquarius, you might be talking with somebody, but you're not communicating. Because your mind is so fixed, you are listening to them, but you're not accepting. You're not processing. You're not having it in consideration. You are not caring about that. So you're not communicating, you're just talking. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? Some real shit, bro. I know, because I have Aquarius stellium. I did it plenty of times. Sometimes consciously, sometimes subconsciously. Sometimes I just don't give a fuck. But you should. A bit more. A bit more. Right? Lastly, but not least, powerful and beautiful Pisces. If you have Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising, Ace of Swords, be more unique when communicating and within your relationships. Pisces Rising, right? Pisces Jupiter, Neptune, and Venus, because Venus is exalted in Pisces. You are sextiling Pluto and Sun in Capricorn. So that means that you have the opportunity to transform and act in new, realistic ways about your dreams, illusions, imaginations, nightmares, and your deep spiritual purpose. And let's see how can you transform your life using the Sun conjuncting Pluto. And remember, Pisces is the only sign that we accept more than one card because you are connected to multiple realms at the same time. And we have two reversed cards, so misunderstandings, not surprising. Reversed Libra, reversed Justice. There we go. Reversed Libra, reversed Justice, and reversed Eight of Cups. So that means that you are, or because it's the mutable energy, things, people, spirits, places, vibes around you, they are, or you are misunderstanding, misusing, and misjudging your value, and your deep feelings and deep emotions, right? And to transform your life, you have to be very clear and very sure about your value, about how you communicate your values, and you have to claim power in your life to make sure that you are not being treated or treating others unfairly and in a way that do not correspond with your and their values. And also, you have to spend a lot of time within you to make sure that you know deeply what are your values. Spending a lot of time in an emotion, spending a lot of time in a feeling, spending a lot of time in a dream, illusion, and imagination, so you can be sure about your values. So you can be sure about who cares about your values. So you can be sure about how to communicate about your values. So you spend a lot of time in this emotion over here, over there, over there. So you know what your dream and purpose are, so you can communicate it and manifest relationships in real circumstances, Pluto in Capricorn, Sun in Capricorn, that correspond to your values and your core set of values and beliefs. But you have to spend a lot of time in those emotions and feelings without misunderstanding them, because you are, or you might be right now, misunderstanding and misusing your deep feelings and deep emotions. And instead of feeling supported, you might feel stuck in those spaces. But those, once you clarify, once you correct this, they will guide you into a more clear and correct version of your values and how you value others and how you want others to value you and treat you in a fair and just way. Alright, guys? Some deep shit for Pisces, bro. Deep, 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 deep. Good, 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 good. And it's everything, guys. We finished. Torn. There we go. So, guys and girls, thank you very much for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. Remember to book a reading or personal consultation with me. Remember to buy a painting from me. And if you don't see any painting that you like here or on my IG page, you can give me an idea and I paint it, right? And also check me live on Twitch with my gaming content. Also on YouTube, we have Ezasu Empires and Ezasu Gaming for gaming as well. You can use the links down below to reach that. And also, I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings, and emotions, and a whole bunch of individuality, creativity, and responsibility as well. Remember, it's time to change your life, to transform your life, to transform your perspectives, actions, and expressions about the world, about structure, about stability, and about consistency, so you can bring more power or get your power back, because you might have given your power away to a certain circumstance. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Esoteric Cloud Surfer, surfing out. See you soon.